What's happening? It's hot as hell out here. Super hot. You see the sun in the background. I just don't have. I happen to take my jacket, but I usually leave it behind. This is that pink lemonade and orange soda. You gotta mix both of them together. It has a nice kick to it. You know, I'm on my lunch break right now. I have roughly 8 minutes with you guys. 8 minutes only. We still on the topic of detachment. You feel me? Detachment, being self-reliant. Feel me? I mean, having some form of confidence. These always gonna breed confidence. That's what we on. That's what we on right now. Detachment. Detach from all the nonsense. These also breed a sense of security. You feel me? Because you can never be too secure, because sometimes certain things will get you. But it gives you a sense of security. You feel me? It's called detachment. In every sense of the word. You feel me? Let's detach ourselves. The highest growth for humanity is to detach from Mother Nature. Word. And any alien that we will see is you see, the reason why aliens in movies, right, are depicted as being smart, it does not mean that because they have the technology to get to us and everything else like that. There's many ways to get to us. You could get to another world through probably a cave. Maybe through, you don't even have to go nowhere. We could go through another world through our dreams itself. There's many ways we can go to another world. But if the reason why movies depict aliens as being intelligent, because they have detached from their mother, which is Mother Earth itself. Their mother will be their planet. Anything that sustains you, that protects you, that cover over you to help you grow in the atmosphere is considered a mother. You feel me? That's why they call it Mother Earth, because it literally feeds us. You feel me? Now imagine a human civilization that leaves the very thing that it depends on to survive, to go into another planet or another world and meet another civilization. This is the reason why they depict aliens as being intelligent. This is the reason why even the Bible, when it describes aliens, they describe them, because in order for you to do that, you're going to be vulnerable. You feel me? You're going to be vulnerable, of course, because imagine us. Think about us leaving Earth. And we're like, we're going to leave Earth. We don't know whether we can even breathe without oxygen. We don't even know where the food is going to come from, because we rely on Mother Nature so much that to go out of space is a scary task. Nobody still believes the United States would land on the moon. That's how much we are so afraid to detach from Mother Earth itself. We've already passed the kindergarten part, detaching from our Earth parents, our what do they call it? Whatever, your regular mother, you feel me? We already did that. That's easy to do. But imagine us as a civilization detaching from Mother Nature itself. We did it already with Mother Africa. It's amazing how they call it all these things, right? All these mothers involved. Everything is a mother, I see, huh? We did it with Mother Africa when the first humans left Africa. That must have been an adventurous task. And look at what we've grown into. You feel me? Look at white people now. White people are one of the smartest people on earth. Because the first Africans had the courage to leave. It's not even by them. It's off of default. Some of them is intelligent. They're only smart like that because of what the first African, the courage for them to detach from Mother Africa, to go into the wilderness. Anybody that travels a lot is more likely to be smarter than the person who stays at the same place. And that's just a fact. You ain't got to believe me. That's on you. It doesn't make you dumb. It's just that the person who travels a lot and see more faces and see more cultures is more likely to be smarter than who you are, because he has come in contact with more information than you have. You feel me? And that's just a fact. You feel me? That's a scientific fact. And it's also a biblical fact, because whenever God called onto his disciples and apostles, he always tell them to go to this town. Jesus Christ was going from town to town, my nigga. He didn't stay at one place. He was going from town to town. Then he told his disciples, go out into the world. Even when God made man, he said, go out into the world. So your whole very purpose is to go out into the world. Your very purpose is to see everything that you can. Your very purpose is to detach from where you actually was. You gotta detach. You feel me? That's your purpose. You feel me? So we talking about detachment still, but I'm just talking about it in the broad sense now. First I spoke about it in the micro sense, now I'm talking about it in the broad sense. So as a human civilization, imagine, what time is it? Imagine that. Compute it. You feel me? This is the reason why you see aliens. When you see aliens, let it pass. This is the reason why in movies, when you see aliens are always, they never had a stupid alien. Never. All the aliens happen to be smart. They happen to be magical. They always happen to be having advanced weaponry. And we are always baffled by what they're doing, because they detached from where they was from. By doing so, by default, they became more intelligent. You feel me? The same thing with, what do you call it? Even when you have angels in the Bible, when they came to see mankind, they always had information. They always had advice to the next person that can push them to the next dimension, so they can be much smarter. You feel me? Anybody like myself, if you see me, nigga, I'm out here in California giving them the word, because I've already detached from where I'm from already. Through my journey, I've gained a lot of information. You feel me? That's why I think the way I think. I ain't even got to read a book. My shit just come naturally. You ain't never gonna see me read a book, by the way. I'm sorry. I just can't read like that. And when I do read, it's like I'm so anxious and excited to see, because I know so much. It's like, okay, what is it? Okay, get to the point, get to the point, get to the point, get to the point. I'm trying to read fast. Feel me? I just want to enjoy it. But the only time I enjoy something, when I'm reading something, is based on spirituality, self-awareness, and trying to find thyself itself. You feel me? Look at the Asian community. The Asian community is smart as fuck. You feel me? These are people who travel out of Africa. Any other civilization. I'm not saying Africans is not smart. Of course, your mother is always going to be smarter than who you are. You feel me? The intelligence comes from him himself. Understand? I'm just giving props when props is due. You feel me? Of course, we're going to be the smartest, because I'm African myself. So I'm going to be biased just even speaking on me. And an intelligent man is a person who gives compliments to others instead of himself. You feel me? It's like if I was to introduce myself with me and Susan, I'd be like Susan and I. I'll put Susan in front of me before I said I. You see, that's what intelligent people do when you introduce yourself. So when you're giving compliment to somebody, you give compliment to the person first, then you come second. It doesn't make you less than. It just makes you more confident. I mean, I gotta teach this shit, man. I mean, this is A, B, C, and C. That's what they used to teach us all. Like, we already know these things already. That's why when you with somebody, you're supposed to introduce that person first. Then you say I. Then you say yourself. You feel me? That's how it goes. You feel me? That means that you are very confident. It doesn't make you less than. It doesn't degrade who you are. You are actually showing in that very moment that you are more intelligent. It's just that you are acknowledging that, look, I'm giving compliments to the chef. You feel me? I'm just a person that's just eating it. You feel me? I got like probably 2 more minutes. I stretch it to 2. You feel me? So I'm about to go back in. I know I said 10 minutes, but I stretch it. It's 9 minutes and 30 seconds. So this is the reason why you see civilizations like that. Anyone that travels a lot know these things and shit like that. So detach from where you're from. Put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. You feel me? You have to detach. Even when you look at the Bible, all of the greats had to detach from where they was from in order to be great, regardless of how you see it. Even Jesus Christ ran away from home when he was 11, 12 years old, and his parents was looking for him, detaching. In order for you to be intelligent, in order for you to have any growth, I'm not saying you're going to gain money. I'm just saying you're going to get some form of intelligence. You feel me? You're going to find yourself in the process. Self is also a combination of different things. So detaching from that too is also a journey to find yourself. You feel me? That man right there has not learned how to detach himself from me. He listens to me, listen in on my conversation, then make noise on how he's displeased with me. It doesn't work like that. You feel me? It just don't. You have to have confidence in yourself, not to be displeased with the things that you don't want to hear. You feel me? That's a lack of confidence. That's a person who has ego problem. That's a person who will be with his girl and introduce himself first before he introduces his girl. Why? Because he's insecure. Hey, my name is da-da-da, and this is... No, you be like, this is my wife, da-da-da, and I am... You feel me? Introduce the one you with her. Oh, this is my fault, then I am. That's how you do it. You feel me? You have to detach from that false ego, that false self, that insecurity. You feel me? In order to do these things, this is how you do it. You have to do that by moving around. Literally, I thank you.